Goeiemiddag graad 12. Juffrou is terug by die sprei-diagramme, and we've seen that we plot this by varied data. Ons wiskunde en fisiese wetenskappunte het ons nou hier geplot en juffrou het vir julle gewys hoe om hierdie koördinaat uit te werk. By adding all the science marks, dividing it by the 15 candidates in the class, it's an average. Dis 'n gewone gemiddeld wat ons uitwerk en dan ook dieselfde vir ons wiskunde. And that coordinate you step on this scatter plot. Nou goed, hoe kan ek die vergelyking van my passingslyn kry? 'n Passingslyn of kleinste kwadrate regressielyn. In English it's the line of best fit. We can get on our calculators if you go to, and I'm going to show you, I hope that you'll see it, on the whiteboard over there. I'm going to try. Goed, ons gaan na ons stats toe, so you push the mode button and then you see number 2, stats. En dan is daar 'n nommer 2, just follow with me. A number 2 option, A plus BX. Nou, dit is eintlik die vergelyking van die reguit lyn. A is gelyk aan MX plus C. Julle sal sien in die handboeke, wys hy hom as A is gelyk aan, let me just quickly make sure, it's going to be Y equals A plus BX, like this. So dis nou die vergelyking van my passingslyn. So ons kies nommer 2, and then you've got to put in all your data. Now you've got your X values, so we're going to put it in quickly. I'm going to show it to you now. Let me just get the values. Goed, hierdie gaan ek gou rukkie neem, maar kom ons doen dit gou. Ek kan eers my X waardes indruk, so ek het 10, enter, dan gooi hom in. Dan sit the next X value is 30, that's now all the maths marks. 35, enter, 40, enter, 50, enter, 52, enter, 60, enter, dan 65, 70, 73, 75, 78, 79, 80 and 90. So that's all the math marks. So now you're going to go with your cursor to your first Y mark. Je gaan terug na 1 toe en dan langs jou 10 punt sit jy sy maatjie physical science mark, enter, then it will go down in the Y column. So dis 33, 40, 30, 40, 55, 50, 70, 70, 68, 80, 65, 70, 85 en 90. As you see, you enter, and you'll see you've got all your varied data in. Then you can just press your AC button, en dan kan jy gaan, en dan gaan jy na jou stats toe. You activate the yellow writing, and that's your number 1 button. You push, there's another stat option, en dan gaan jy daarso sien, daar is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is your regression, jou regressielyn, en nou kan jy jou waarde vir A kry, pushing 1 equals. So then you get your value of your A value, and you can round it 2 places. Your A value, you can round it 2 places, so you'll see that that's going to be 2.24. So your A waarde is dan 2.24, and then you can do the same by pushing your, you can just go back by pushing AC again, and then activating your stats again, regression 5, and then you get your B value by pushing 2 equals to 0.93. 0.93. So jou vergelyking van jou regressielyn is dan A is gelyk aan 2,24 plus 0,93x. So the y-intercept, if you make x0, is then going to be 2.24. En dit is baie belangrik, want as jy nou jou y-afsnit hierso gaan stip, jou y-afsnit 2,24. That's your y-intercept. If x is 0, then your y-intercept is 2.24. Then you can connect this point and your y-intercept like this, and that's going to be your line of best fit. So this is going to be the line 0,93x plus 2,24. Dit is jou passingslyn of jou kleinste kwadrate regressielyn wat jy dan perfek akkuraat op jou spreiddiagram ingetrek het by means of getting your formula of your regression line as well as a coordinate that's the two averages of your bivariate data. Graad 12, ons moet dit asseblief nou eers gou gaan inoefen nou om ons regressielyn te gaan teken. Dan kan jou vrou nog vir jou verder wys dat there's correlation between your data. If you look at your maths and your science marks, then you can see that there's a linear correlation between your data. A positiewe lineaire correlasie. So, if we write this out, I want to show you that we get a positive correlation between your data, and then we get a negative linear correlation, and then we get no correlation. Okay, dit is die spreidata waarmee ons werk. So I hope you're gonna see this. I'm going to draw it in for you. If you look at this data, you can clearly see there's a positiewe korrelasie tussen die punte. There's a positiewe lineaire verwantskap between the points. If you look at something like this, we can clearly see there's a negative linear correlation between the data. Die twee veranderlikes. As jy kyk na ietsie soos hierdie, there's no correlation. Daar is nie 'n verwantskap nie. Geensins nie. So, you can get a value that indicates what the correlation between the data is. Wanneer ons nou presies dieselfde ding op ons sakrekenaars gaan doen, dan kan ons 'n waarde kry, ons noem dit die korrelasie. En daai waarde is 'n R is gelyk aan. And because of that value, we can then make a conclusion if it's linear, if it's strong, if it's positive, if it's negative. Let's quickly look at that. Right. If you've got something like this, let me just show you. If you've got a set of axes and you've got something like this, this is a perfect positive correlation. Then your R value will equal 1. Hierdie R-waarde kan ons ook op die sakrekenaar kry, ek gaan dit nou vir julle wys. Wanneer ons iets het wat meer so lyk, something like this, dan sal ons R-waarde lê between 0,8 and 1. Okay? now a strong positive linear correlation. En dan kan ons iets kry wat so lyk. The R value for this is going to be between 0.5 and 0.8. Dit is 'n moderate linear positive correlation. Maar as ons nou iets kry wat nou weer so lyk, that's going to be between 0.2 and 0.5. Hierdie is 'n swak positiewe lineêre korrelasie. En as dit so lyk, like that, we can go from minus 0.2 to 0.2, en dit is dan 'n onbeduidende no correlation. Okay. So now we can have the negative part as well. This, -1, is a perfect linear correlation en R is weer 1. Dan het ons weer die wat tussen 0,8, it's not 1, it's -1. This one, the negative one is -1. So when we then get something like this, it's going to be between minus 0,8 and minus 1. Dan kry ons nou weer een, that's going to be something like this. That will be between minus 0,5 and minus 0,8. Then we're going to have the poor one, something like this. That's between 0.2 and minus 0.2 and minus 0.5. And then we've got the one that's got no correlation, but with minus 0.2 tot 0.2. So let me just quickly show you how to get that R value now with your calculator. Goed, ons gaan nou weer die data insleutel. So this data is already, it's still there. So I'm going again to my stats. That's the yellow activated part above the button 1. So now I'm going to get my correlation coefficient. So ek het alles ingetik op my sakrekenaar. And now I'm going to go to my regression line again. So ek gaan nou weer eens intik op my sakrekenaar, nommer 5 vir regressie. So I'm going to push number 5. There the 3 is the R equals 2. So die korrelasie koëffisiënt van hierdie signs and mass between the variables are 0,95. Nou 0,95 lê tussen 0,8 en 1, so dis 'n baie sterk positiewe korrelasie tussen my twee veranderlikes. So let's go and practice exercise number 1. Dis ons eerste statistiek vir graad 12. Sien julle later.